Hey guys, and welcome to the 23rd video in my A to Z jungle series. In this video, we are going to be playing Elise jungle. First of all, I'd like to apologize. It took me about a week to basically get settled into my new groove. I've been trying to adjust to a couple of real-life changes, and so I was kind of off. And even in this video, you'll notice that I'm not playing up to par, but you know, shit happens. But we're back to making videos. We're back to going into our 3-day regiment. So let's go ahead and look at the runes, masteries, as well as what I personally think of Elise jungle. So this is the rune page that I use for Elise jungle. You might be going, wait, there's a crit chance rune in that page. And I'm just like, yep, there is a crit chance rune in that page because I am that guy. Overall, we'll look at this. We have our 3 AP quintessences. 8 times marks of attack speed, but I'm cheeky and I have that 1 mark of critical chance for that 1 crit that might happen when I auto attack in human form or spider form. Yeah, I'm a troll. And then greater seals of armor and 9 greater glyphs of ability power for a total of 26 AP, 9 armor, 14% attack speed, and 1% crit chance. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on to the masteries. So masteries are a little weird. There are 2 pages that you can run, and we're going to go over both of them. This page works really, really well. This is the 12-0-18 Soda page, where you go into Strength of the Ages because of the innate stats that Strength of the Ages provides with you. Basically, it makes you tankier, 300 health, regen, sustain, really nice and overall powerful jungle mastery. However, you can also go this page. This is the page I generally like to run when I'm playing a little bit more aggressive. Gives you Thunderlord's Decree. Thunderlord's Decree is really powerful due to the burst that it provides, and that synergizes really well and makes it so you can skirmish a little bit better in the early game with a lot of other champions. So those 2 pages are definitely like your choice. You can either go 12-0-18, 12-18-0. I say that 12-0-18, this page, is a lot safer. So if you're like a little iffy about it and you want to try Elise out, go for this page. I forgot to change this, but it should be on Exposed Weakness. This is the page that you would normally be running for Elise, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and talk about what I personally think of Elise jungle. So, Elise. Probably one of the strongest junglers on the game at the moment. She's been receiving a lot of nerfs this past season and the season prior to that. But regardless of that, she is definitely one of the top champions. Right now, Runic Echo synergizes really well with her due to the movement speed that it provides. Swiftness boots are really powerful with her, and she is a champion that focuses really is very prevalent in the early game. And right now, games tend to end really quickly. So a champion that snowballs the early game and translates that into a quick and powerful mid game, and then quick end, is a champion that would generally be really powerful in the current meta. So Elise has incredibly strong clears. Oh my god, super fast clears, super healthy clears. Like not quite on the level of Nidalee with super fast clears, but pretty close. Like within 20 seconds of Nidalee clear, pretty strong. Doesn't take damage in her clears. Neutral objectives. She can solo Dragon, solo Rift Herald really easily while dancing for the turrets. In the movement speed meta that we're in right now, she can initiate ganks really easily. She can tank turrets with a repel. I don't know. She's just overall just a really powerful and solid jungler that I would highly recommend looking into. A little bit difficult. That is the main thing. She is a little bit difficult and takes a little bit of getting used to. As you can see, I have maybe like 80-90 games on Elise, and I still feel a little awkward from times where I do like little misplays and stuff like that. But if you get the hang of her, she's very rewarding. Alright guys, let's go ahead and move on to the game. Hope you guys enjoy. Hey guys, and welcome to my Elise jungle video. Actually, I just started, I'm a little late here. Oh no, this is actually kind of bad. Because normally what you want to do is you want to get a ward down when you respawn in the game, but I guess somebody else took care of that for me. Who was that? Thank you, Corvalin. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and look at the teams really quickly. Got a top lane Gangplank versus a top lane Shaco. Jungle Shen versus Jungle Elise. Mid lane Anivia versus mid lane Lux. AD carry Callista versus AD carry Corki, and support Thresh versus support Sriracha. Taking Krugs, so please consider that when determining your jungle path. What a nice guy. My Krugs are probably going to be up by the time I get up there, though. Alright, so Jungle Shen, though, versus Jungle Elise. Elise definitely has the stronger pressure early. You can note, as you can see, I actually went Strength of the Ages this game. And the main reason behind that is that it is like the only mastery that does provide you with stats as you start. So I started with my W right there. Use my spider form W as an auto attack reset. Make sure my spiderlings tank up the damage for me. Smite it at 310, 390. Sorry. Auto attack. Use Q. Use W to get my spiderlings back. You have to make sure you use 2 human form abilities, mage abilities, basically. Uh-oh. Oh no. Gotta make sure we dodge the Callista thing. Remember that it's actually super dangerous for the enemy team to be able to see you like that, basically, like while you're clearing through your jungle. It's not because I'm in any danger, but it provides them with information on my jungle route and where I'm planning on going. So I'm actually really, like, when I saw the Callista thing coming up, I was like, wait, oh no, I gotta make sure I avoid it at all costs. Alright, let's auto these a couple times, get my spiderlings back. Alright, so let's pick up our E now at level 3. We're probably gonna go for a level 3 gank on the top lane. Might go for the mid lane. And let's go ahead and make it so my spiderlings tank it for me. Come on, spiderlings, yeah. Good job, buddies. Alright, we're gonna use a human form Q to spawn another spiderling for us. And let us get damage done on this. As you can see, I'm taking very little damage. I'm gonna be smiting this. Still have a health thing left. Alright, there. Take this out. Cancelled an auto attack, unfortunately. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna start initiating with auto attacks. In an ideal world, he'll use his oranges before I use my kick, and I'm gonna hold it as long as I possibly can. Alright, the Shaco Box speared him. I can win the fight here, but I need to respect the minions. So that's why I didn't overcommit. I could have killed him if the minions weren't there. But I had to respect the fact that there were like a billion minions in the way. I held my cocoon as long as I possibly could. Unfortunately, I couldn't hold it to the point that he wouldn't be able to clear it. I'm gonna clear that barrel really quickly. But I guess it worked out in the end. The Shen W actually kind of screwed me there. I forgot that it completely blocks all auto attacks, including, like, you know, magic enhanced auto attacks in that case. Like, it was blocking my spiderling damage too, and I was just like, I hate this. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and recall. Looks like there's a dastardly fight going on in the bot lane. We'll go ahead and buy our swiftness boots. We're gonna actually rush that and buy a pink ward. We're level 5 right now. Doing pretty good timing. Hopefully we can get down there really fast so I can just kill the Callista. That would be pretty ideal. They look it looks pretty... Well, I mean, the Corki's at full health, so they're gonna have to respect that. Okay, or the Callista's just gonna die. Maybe not. Dodge the Callista thing? Alright, nice. Going down. She has no heal, she has no flash. So this is really free, I just have to press Q on her. My range on my Q. Alright, she's dead. Alright. Yay, Corki died! And, you know, normally you shouldn't be like, yeah, Corki died, but in this case, this means look at all this tasty CS for me. All mine. Thank you, Corki. Worthy sacrifice. Alright, so it looks like mid lane just died to the Indivia 1v1. Fortunate. Oh my god, that felt so good. I'm a really greedy jungler, guys. Like if you've been watching many of you have been watching my videos since the beginning, like you'll notice that I am a greedy, dastardly dog when it comes to CS. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and recall after I clear this camp. I can go for another rotation on bottom lane since Kalista does have no flash, so actually I think that's what I'm going to be doing. In this case, in this game, I think I'm going to go the Stalker's Blade rather than the Skirmisher Saber. I don't see any people that I really need to reduce the damage of. Rather, I see people that I need to get in range of to get Cocoon on them. In this case, the Anivia and the Kalista, so... Skirmishers is generally like the strongest enchantment for sheer gank purposes, but Stalkers is fine as well. It's not terrible. She is going really, really early for this, but he got it. So. Holy, we can definitely do this play, but that was pretty unfortunate. The misplay by Lux missing the bindings was detrimental. I have to make sure that I dodged the Anivia Q, or that would have been a lot more catastrophic, in my opinion. I ended up taking a little bit of poke because of that, but it's not a big deal. Alright, went ahead and smited that. Still go for another play bot lane. Shen did have to ult there, and Shen is not going to be ulting again. But, let's see if I can get an assist here. So he flashed forward trying to get the kill on the Sriracha. Clearly didn't work very well for him. Under normal circumstances I would call Dragon here, however as you can see I don't have any smite available, and we also... Anivia has pressure on mid lane. And we don't know how many wards are in that general area due to the fact that we just had like that big fiasco just happen on the bottom side jungle. It's very likely that there's 1 or 2 wards in that general area right now. I actually just got my Runic Echoes, which is pretty freaking awesome for me. Huge movement speed. I mean, I didn't quite get it. I'll get it in like 10 gold. 5, 3, 2, 1, got it, okay. So right now sitting at 450 movement speed in spider form, that's pretty awesome. Shaco's 1v1ing the Gangplank. Did he get it? Oh, nice job. Awesome job. Hi, I'm Matt with the 1v1 with Shaco. So I'm going to actually pick up the top camps and then go for Rift Herald solo. Since Shaco clearly has pressure top. This is actually Froggen, I'd be so sad. Iron Froggen. Unlikely. I would assume that Froggen would have a much, much larger lead over a Platinum player or a Diamond player. Alright, so I'm gonna waddle over here. See if I can actually, I'm just gonna drop a prank right here. Oh, that's unfortunate. This is interesting. It's cute. I think I can kill him. I just gotta give him a couple more autos. Holy. That's cute. Yeah, I could have killed him, but then he got all hypey on me. Alright, so Shen no flash. Alright, what I'm gonna do here actually is something a little unusual. Is I'm gonna get alacrity boots, make it so I am just that much faster for when I initiate ganks. And I'm gonna ping on the way to bot lane. I'm gonna go for a lane gank here since I'm sitting at 451 movement speed right now. Did that alacrity really give me that little movement speed? Weird. I'm just gonna run in. Alright, so we forced Shen ult there. I gave him the. I didn't get an assist on the Kalista, unfortunately. But I did get the Shen ultimate and made it so the Kalista basically had the suicide there. Alright, let's see if I can get a gank off in mid lane. It's not likely. The Lux is out of mana. I'm just gonna hope her last hit that. So Kalista's 0-3 and 1 right now. I am doing a huge amount of. I am committing a lot of pressure for the bot lane. And kind of sacrificing the mid lane as a result of that.
We must all make sacrifices.
Alright, so our next item is probably going to be a Dead Man's Plate. And let's Rotato our way up to the Krug camp. Get a little bit more experience. I'm accumulating a sizable CS lead over the Shen, but it could be bigger. And we're gonna go for a gank here. First, step 1. Be closer, like initiating on this. Smite it. Oh. I missed the kick in. I rushed it too much. The Lux is getting chased by the Anivia. I was trying to force him to use his oranges, which he did, but I didn't expect him to. I didn't expect him to go like just flash in that direction. He flashed a lot farther than I thought I was going to. Also, I mean, I think even if my aim was precise, I think a minion was in the way, but. Under normal circumstances, I'd be giving my blue buff to my mid lane, but my mid lane said that they're lagging. So I think I'll probably keep it. Some of you might be like wondering like why I'm not using my cocoon to like clear, but it's kind of like a bad habit. I mean, a habit of mine where I'm paranoid that I'm gonna need my cocoon. So I tend to avoid using it. They have a lot of people down here. Quirky actually got caught there. Oh, but he just got a double kill for it. We can still fight this though for sure. Oh baby. Alright, instead of wasting time here, I'm gonna go get Dragon. Drop the pink ward to ensure that they don't have any vision on this. Probably gonna still check it. I'm gonna pick up our Scuttle Crab here. And our Wolf Camp. And our Grump Camp. Oh my god, so much money for me. W just like went off the face of the planet. Like, hello? I don't... Why? Alright, so we're gonna pick up our chain vest and a giant skull, and then we're gonna rotate over here to the top side. Look for another, potentially look for another gank in the top lane, but mostly it's for the prioritization. Basically, I want to get Rift Herald. Holy moly! So it looks like Nivea was bot lane. Shove this out. In an ideal world, I will catch the Nivea out right here. See this?
An enemy has been slain.
Oh baby, the Lux Splash. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and pick up the red buff that isn't here. Soraka just keeps healing me. What a champion. What a silly, silly champion. At full health after being down with no health.
Every web, a masterpiece.
I'm gonna ping out the Rift Herald because that is my objective. Is there another pink card? Holy. That's an AD Shaco top. I thought it was gonna be an AP Shaco top. That's normally what occurs. Okay, let's go ahead and get our Spiderlings to tank it for us. Whoa, Lux, you're being silly. No reason for you to tank it there. You can't repel to the barrels, or maybe you can and I just was out of range. Goodbye, Lux.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, baby.
Has destroyed a turret.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and finish up this camp right here, and then our raid camp. Actually, we might actually hold, we're gonna hold top lane. Or even go for a kill on the gank flank, who's gonna potentially go for an overextension here. Yep, there it is. There it is! And he took 2 turret shots just for me. There you go, I'm gonna auto you a couple times. I'm gonna go for the CS. There you go. Alright, we're gonna start rotating down. We can help the Shaco out.
Has been slain.
The Shaco can just get obliterated. Holy moly. If I didn't miss that Cocoon, he would have died. Ugh.
Ah, the tangled thread.
I just get like distracted mentally when I'm playing against Callistas. I start doing stupid stuff. I didn't have to burn any summoners there, so that's fine. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and pick up our Rylai's Crystal Scepter here. That's our next item. That's some 2.3k gold. 4-0 and 4 right now on Elise, 105 CS. It's gonna be really painful for the Lux here. I'm running at Mach 10 right now. Can actually go into the Shen's jungle right here, see if there are any camps for me to take. Since it seems we have pressure here. I don't know if he saw me, but hello. See this? That's silly. We are gonna dive him. Oh, we should be fine here. Jen does not do enough damage. After, whenever you're playing Elise and stuff like that, and then, like you're going for a turret dive, you always want to make sure that you're the one that initiates first, due to the fact that when you initiate first, you can repel back out. So it's like really critical for you to do that. I see a target for me. I have Dead Man's Plate. Just gotta do a couple of those. That would was gonna hit too. It would have looked so beautiful. A wave at mid is so juicy. That is for me. You should go for that turret. I'm gonna ping that out. And then I'm going to actually let Lux get that CS mid, and I'm going to go for the dragon instead. Shen is pretty weak right now. He's building into, I think it's the Spirit Visage, which isn't a bad item per se. Go ahead and clear that out. It's just that, hello. Oh, help, help, Soraka! I don't want to lose the dragon. We should go for initiating on this. And that's dead. And that's a bitch in. I'm gonna initiate back on the dragon again. That was the second ace. It's 9 to 24 now. Dragon definitely just healed up for some reason. Always enjoyable when that happens. Compelling content. So a lot of, like, you might be wondering too, like, why do I have so much movement speed? What is the purpose behind building this much movement speed? Well, let me tell you. At the moment, we are in the movement speed meta. There's the assassin meta, the tank meta, and the movement speed meta. And this is basically like items like Dead Man's Plate, Swift Boots, Alacrity Enchantment, Runic Echoes, stuff like that are just very, very powerful right now. And it's basically resulting in champions that are able to run really, really fast, get away in fights, or initiate fights very, very quickly, becoming popularized. So that's why I built as much movement speed as I could. In this case, it's mainly just so I can get away and catch up really, really easily. Level 15 right now, 4 level lead actually on their Shen. Highest level in the game. We actually managed to acquire our Rylai's Crystal Scepter right there. And let's go ahead and buy that Null Magic Mantle. We'll probably build that into an Abyssal Scepter or a Zerat Portal. 15 seconds on our blue buff coming up, and I have a pink ward for the Baron buff. I'm gonna ping that out really quickly. We need to shovel this out though. 10 seconds on my blue though, and I do want to pick that up. That is my next objective. Go ahead and wait for that. Hopefully my team doesn't die while I'm doing this. I'm really greedy. Oh, no, never mind. They just maybe. Actually, it looks like they're just demolishing them in the team fight. Oh, well, actually, the enemy team just surrendered. So, alright guys, GG well played. Let's go ahead and look at the score and the damage dealt, as well as the overall gold acquired. So 11.1k gold, 3k gold higher than the enemy jungler. Got an S. Damage dealt to champions, not the highest in the game. The Shaco actually was the highest in the game. I'm surprised they did more damage than the Corki though. Shaco did the most damage in the game because I'm assuming it's because he was consistently fighting. Did pretty well. GG, well played. Alright, let's see. Elise, you get anything from that game for your bid? Yep. Thanks for the roll. Alright guys, see you guys in the next video. And if you enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe. See ya.